All right, so I'm gonna install the BCI. It's a PAC, pretty much BCI-CH41, which is for Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. This specific model is for it's compatible with the 2014 Jeep Grand Cherokee, which is the one I'm installing it on. So it comes with all that right there, including the computer module, which is that one, the little black square. And then this is the T-harness, because it'll go from the original to the actual one from the back of the screen, so you can keep using the actual factory screen. And this is I have a small one, the 5-inch, not the 8.4-inch. This I had to purchase separately, which is a reverse camera crate. So hopefully this will you know, it's my first time doing it, but I'm just gonna do it based on reading it. It comes with instructions how to do it and all that, so I'm gonna keep trying to do that. So to start off, I'm gonna take off the back cover. They just pop out, literally pops out the whole thing, and you just need to disconnect to these the interior lighting, which would be this one right here. So this is the one you disconnect from each side. So there's two total, and everything else just literally just pops out all the way, just comes out. All right, so pretty much after you identify which one is the reverse light, which is that one, I guess, and I say I guess because I guess, but I'm pretty sure it is. So all I did is I use a T-type tool. So this one, you plug it in, you clip it. I'll just plug it in like so, like this. And that's it. So that's exactly what I have here. All right, correction for the rear wiring. So I got a T-tap to get the ground, which is this one, and this is the actual power one, which I did connect to, but the reverse light stayed on the whole time, so that's a problem. So what I ended up doing is, since the PAC already, this cable, the video one, had a little power thing, I thought it was a trigger, and it normally is a trigger for aftermarket ones. I just connected this one directly to the power of the camera, to the other wire right next to it. As long as the ground one is cool, that's all that matters, because the power, you're getting it directly from the module in the front. So it looks like that's the correct way to do it. I just tested it, so heads up to whoever has this issue, you know what it is. All right, so the next thing I gotta do, actually, I gotta remove this guy. So I gotta remove everything off of it. I need to take these little things off. Make sure, clear everything. All right, so I ended up connecting the PAC kit, right? All I did was literally unplug the original one, which is the factory one, plug in the little T-harness that they have, plug it into this one, put the factory one into the one they supply. And the only other thing was the individual one, which is connected to this one right here on the T-kit. All I did was connect the video cable. Now, if I'm correct, I could be wrong, but you don't need to connect this one unless you connect it to the reverse light directly from here, meaning you don't need to connect the reverse light in the back, but when you hit reverse, the actual PAC system knows to give it energy here. However, if you don't connect this and connect it the traditional way, which is how I did it, which you just connect it to the reverse light, it should automatically trigger the reverse camera to turn on and supply the camera with power. And once you hit reverse, it should turn on this side. But if you also choose to connect this one to the program 1 option on the PAC system, I think it's this one. If you plug it in directly, you're able to use their factory system, which you hold back, I think one of these, I believe you hold it for 4 seconds and it'll force it on no matter what. So that's cool. But if you don't care about that and you just want it to be on traditional way, you can do it this way. All right, take 2. So put the car in reverse, and ta-da. All right, it's the bad camera I got from eBay. I should have known better getting it for 10 bucks, but I mean, this is working fine. It actually works. All I did was from the PAC interface, all I connected was the program 1, which is program 1 output, which is default to the reverse camera, and the trigger wire from the actual video one that already comes with through the camera, which almost every camera comes with this type of wire. So that's cool. And then the PAC system that I got has the reverse, like, even though I'm in park, right? Let me see if you guys can see. Oh, let me put it in park, sorry. All right, I'm in park, and I could just turn this on. Oh, wrong way, sorry. There it goes, reverse. So if you like, this is a Jeep Grand Cherokee, but if you have a Wrangler, you can get an additional module. I forgot what it's called, but it goes in the center of this one. And what that one does is lets you add up to like 3 more cameras. So apart from the reverse, you can add the front one. Like if you're trying to see like extreme off-roading, I'm sorry, this would be cool because like you can technically switch it from, you know, the back camera or forward camera on at will while you're driving. So like me, I'm in park, like I said, park. All right, continuous. Now just switch it to here, and boom, it automatically goes to it. So that's cool. So it seems like it works. I hope this was helpful for you guys. Honestly, the wiring process, the whole video, or I would say 80% of the video, took me legit maybe 20 to 30 minutes to take everything apart and just wire it real quick through the center of the car just to see if it'll work, right? And it did. So then the thing that took me the longest was definitely hiding all the wire and taking off the back piece so I can hide the camera, which I'm going to show you real quick before I end this. So I had to take this piece off right here. Taking this piece off was like the hardest thing ever because it has like 100 bolts. I didn't want to like make any holes, so the camera's right there, which is a shitty camera. Do not recommend. If you see this, do not buy. So, and I had to take off everything. So every screw here possible, that's the way I had to do it. And that's what worked. And ended up working. Well, my whole thing was I wanted to test the PAC audio, and it works. The only thing I've noticed is not working on the PAC audio yet. The BCI-CH41, it's the it says the eco mode memory. I'm noticing that it's not really working, but you do use the factory screen, but looks like it works. So now I just got to run the wiring however you see fit to hide it as best as you can. I'm gonna try to hide the reverse wire, the reverse camera wiring in here, and then probably push it up there that way, or this way. I'm probably gonna do the driver's side, just push it all through there, and that's it. It's working. Hopefully this helps someone out. This is the one using the factory radio. So, and this is the 5-inch, it's not even the old one. I would definitely check the years that your car is, because I know this specific model only works for certain years for cameras, and certain things like eco memory only works for 2014 and 15, I believe, or just 14. So check little things like that. But either way, I guess I'm going through the whole the only problem I'm noticing is the BCI, the little module doesn't remember the eco mode, because it always turns on when you first turn it on. It's supposed to remember where you left off, so we'll see. All right, y'all, so I ended up wiring it correctly. Just a quick little thing, as far as the BCI module working for the eco mode memory, meaning it remembers whether you left it off or on, meaning the next time it turns on, it'll be in the exact place you left it at last. Apparently you have to program the BCI module with a computer on the app, and then it'll remember. You have to pretty much switch a toggle on for it to remember to do it. But by default, it looks like I wired everything correctly. Put it in reverse now. As you can see, it works. It's all right. The only thing I don't like about it is the camera that I'm using is really crappy. So it only points super far down. It doesn't do the fisheye lens. I can barely see the bumper right here and right here, and that's because I pushed it as far back as I could in order for it to work. So I just recommend, if you guys buy a backup camera, period, whether you're using the BCI module system to use the factory head unit, or if you're using an aftermarket double din, I recommend getting a fisheye backup camera lens. No matter what you do, get fisheye. Amazon has some for 20-25 bucks. There are some good ones for about 40-50 bucks, but honestly you could probably find the same ones for around 20-25 if you really look. But yeah, man, that's my recommendation. I hope this helped out anybody in any way. If it did, please hit the like button. It would for sure help me out. And just a quick little thing to show you guys. I'm gonna put it back on park. parked now, but as you can see here, it's still parked. See the screen? So if you hold this for 4 seconds, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, it turns on whether you're in park. And I'm gonna put it on drive. And here, let me just show you this quick. See, I'm driving. It'll stay on at all times. All you have to do to trick it off is hold it 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Now it's back to normal and it's still in drive. Like I said, if you liked it, if it helped you out in any way, please hit like. It'll help me out. You don't have to subscribe, but just hit like. That'll help out a ton. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.